Hello and welcome to the League of Extraordinarily Bearded Gentlemen podcast, a podcast about UFOs, conspiracy theories, ghosts. And the guy you just heard chuckling next to me is one of my co-hosts, Trig.
Hello.
And we have over here Jeff, or Crazy Jeff, as some of us affectionately know him.
Conspiracy Jeff.
Conspiracy Jeff, who's our guide to all things conspiracy theory related.
Well, hopefully, yeah, that's it, that's the plan.
Yeah, right. You got your tinfoil hat?
Got me tinfoil codpiece.
Don't want the government stealing that seed.
Certainly don't.
So let's start off.
Swallowing no demon seed.
Oh, he's swallowing demon seed. Anyway, we're going to start off with, I'll ask you both a simple question. We're doing a podcast about the paranormal and the unexplained and, you know, all the things that go bump in the night or come into your room and anally probe you at the evening. Woohoo! So I used to have a girl for that, but not anymore. So have any of you two ever actually seen anything out of the ordinary in those terms?
Well, I've not been anally probed by an alien, if that's what you're asking.
I'm disappointed.
I don't think I've been anally probed yet.
No.
I look forward to the day. No, I don't look forward to the day. No, but I'd probably describe myself as not so much a skeptic. I'd probably go towards more of a believer. But yeah, I want to be disproven, I think the word is. I'm looking for evidence.
Yeah, that's the thing. If someone said, if a ghost appeared in front of us now and asked me for a beer,
yeah, then that would be pretty much compelling evidence.
Yeah, unless someone downstairs has invented some kind of hologram.
That would be amazing.
Yeah. But unlikely.
Yeah.
Jeff?
No smoke without fire.
That's a common. That's pretty common, yeah. Have you ever seen anything?
I have seen a UFO before.
Oh.
Yeah. Although.
Did you get the license plate?
Space room tax kind of shit.
Would you class that as there's a level of encounters, isn't there? So that's not a third kind, is it?
Third kind is when you see the alien.
That's it, yeah. It's the first kind.
First is you see the ship.
The ship, that was it.
Look at how well researched we are.
Yeah, wow.
The second is the ship leaves an impression on the ground or some kind of evidence.
Okay, yeah.
The third is when you see the little grey dudes or reptilians in this case, as we're discussing today.
And then the fourth kind is
the full-on anal probe, fire in the sky.
That's the one.
Getting dumped naked in a small town in America.
Yay! No. Why do I keep saying yay to that shit? I think do I want to be abducted? Probably.
I'd give it a go. I'm actually reading. I'm going to plug a book here. Actually, it's an old book though, so it's okay. Communion by Whitney Strieber, who was a journalist, an author and journalist who is abducted in his cabin in the woods, and as he gets viciously anally probed, he doesn't go into detail, but he hints at it. And then he has all these hypnotic regression things with a guy called Bud Hopkins. I think he's dead now. He was like the leading UFO guy for a time on hypnosis and regression, and encountered all this stuff, and he wrote a book about it. And it's some of the stuff, his outlook changed on things. Like it was like he did stop caring about like petty shit like we all do, like all the petty shit that winds us up. He was just like, no,
it doesn't matter anymore.
Peace now, kind of thing.
Why? Because he was anally probed.
He just had this experience, and weirdly, he had this impression that the alien was a female as well. He was referred to as a she.
It's a good job, isn't it?
Yeah. No. So it's not a gay alien then?
No, it's not a creepy, sexless dude.
Just an alien that's got a penchant for a strap on.
If that's what they used.
Do they have different sizes? This is going to the wrong way of the conversation, isn't it?
Move on. So today's topic is the reptilian conspiracy. The reptoids are running the show. It's like They Live, except with lizards. I thought those guys were just kind of skull-faced aliens. We'll be talking about They Live later on, because it's kind of relevant.
Yeah.
So yeah, reptilians, Jeff. Conspiracy Jeff.
Yeah, well, I 100% believe in them. I've seen enough evidence to suggest that they're...
What kind of evidence?
Just evidence.
Like just droppings on your doorstep.
Did you receive documents in a leather-covered binder? That's usually
it's made out of human skin.
Jesus Christ, really? Did you know it was human skin? Did you look at the Necronomicon from the Evil Dead films?
Was there a tattoo on it saying I love mom?
Yeah! Made from authentic chav hide. It's got a tramp stamp on the front.
That's it, yeah. A nice design, you can recognise it.
love and hat somewhere on that little thing.
You know, in the cover they normally have the picture of the author. She's obviously got hurt the skin in her face. So
That's made from the author.
All right, okay.
That's really throwing yourself into your work.
Isn't it? Yeah. Wow.
So I mean, we've watched videos as part of the limited research we did for this issue. My personal favourite was the policewoman's hand. You've got to see it's on YouTube, and we will put we'll put it up.
Yeah, put the link on the description.
Yeah. And
well, not if I'm crazy enough to believe that one.
I mean, it was just like she was stood with the sun behind her, and
clearly a trick
her
of the light.
hand was moving, and it was like, you know, she was arresting a scouser by the sounds of it. We'll call that stereotype, if you will.
Stereotypical, yeah.
That's not anger our Scouser friends. No. I did live out for years.
You did.
A very pleasant city, pleasant people.
Apart from, what was it you told me that tale about?
Shitloads of reptiles. But
I was going to say, is Liverpool high for reptiles?
You did tell me that tale about that guy getting beaten up by a baseball bat outside a chip shop, though.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
So it's a charming place.
Was he a believer?
was he a reptilian?
Was he trying to expose a cover up or something, and just kind of like got jumped on by them?
Was he deep throat?
No, I think it was just race hate, but no.
Well, that's all right then.
Against humans.
Against humans.
So I found stuff about this, like some dude in America, and I forget his name. Doesn't help.
Let's call him Bob.
Call him Bob.
Bob.
Like had this theory that there was a reptilian city under Los Angeles, and he'd heard Native Americans speak of it, and he got the money to go down there, and surprise, surprise, guess what was there?
Nothing?
Yeah.
Wow.
No reptilian city of gold
reptiles,
hidden underneath Los Angeles.
There is a lot of stuff that's out in the Indians as well, isn't there? They're like the native Indians in America. They got all the paintings on the side of some of the rocks and everything. You can see all the stuff on there, like actually meeting the 8 foot tall creatures of some sort. So,
or just the dude with the big head.
Or the dude with the big head and everything. And
when do we get on to the North Carolina and...
the lizard man. We can do that now if you like. The
North Carolina lizard.
The Carolina lizard man. Yeah, this is. She just saw him coming out of church.
All right, okay, a lizard in church. Oh, that's lovely.
And she swears on Jesus Christ. I don't know what he was doing.
I don't know what he was doing there. Maybe he was a lizard.
About this lizard man that just decided to have a stroll down the
As
road.
you do.
And we've seen the picture. And it's a man in a lizard suit.
Lovely.
It just is.
It just is.
Even crazy.
They've actually got photos. They've got
a badly taken mobile phone photo.
Well, in her defence, she is witnessing a 6 foot giant lizard walking down the street.
Yeah, but he is literally just walking down the street, not even looking at her.
Just looking. It's not a very good cover up if he's just walking down the street going, "Hi, I'm a lizard."
Yeah, in a country where 99% of the people are armed, and you're an outsider in terms of the fact that not only you're a lizard, you live in a swamp. You don't integrate with the community.
Do you have your own church to go to in the swamp?
Maybe he wanted to go to church.
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe he saw the error of his ways.
The lizard people have been saved.
Praise Jeebus.
Praise Jeebus. Basically, this starts with our good friend David Icke, aka the Son of God.
Oh yeah, I remember him. Didn't he play football?
He did play football. He broke his leg, and that was obviously at the time a career-threatening injury. He went into punditry. He probably invented the phrase "you can't win anything with kids."
Oh, okay. Don't know that one.
This would be "you can't win anything in reptile," surely.
Yeah.
Well, then Falcao is the best human player.
That's a quote. I didn't know if it's
I don't do football.
Soccer.
Soccer. Yeah, I was with the Americans.
Nothing against our American viewers, listeners.
Yeah. Sorry, America.
Wonderful people.
Love you, America. Don't shoot us. Thanks.
So basically, David Icke.
Fascist psychopaths.
Not all of them.
Not all of them. No,
Not all of them. Just Donald Trump.
Yeah. Just the lizards in power.
If anyone's a fucking reptilian, it's Donald Trump, isn't it? There's no way a human would have that hair.
That's true, yeah. Willingly.
That's a fucking botched
hairpiece.
Hologram transmitter thing, isn't it? Or do they have a suit? Jeff, do they have a suit, or do they transmit an image around themselves? Or?
I don't know what you're asking me for.
Well, you're the conspiracy theory guy. You're our expert.
No,
I mean, you haven't any seed stolen by Donald Trump, have you?
I can't say I am.
No, not your nose, haven't you? It's a mind control thing.
Creeping into people's houses at night, stealing their seeds.
Selectively masturbating them.
Succubus.
Damn.
Anyway, it's basically world leaders are reptiles, or
Apparently.
they are possessed by
Apparently so.
reptilians. Which is, I think of possession, I immediately think of The Exorcist and that backwards crab walk.
Yeah, that was weird.
And
That
pea
was.
soup.
How did they do that? Wow. Fuck me, bitch. Was it something? I can't remember.
Fuck me, Jesus.
That was it. With a cross. Mustard
Yeah.
cross thing. That was good. That was
Risque.
very, very risque. Yeah.
Yes, so this all comes from Ike's book, The Children of the Matrix. So it's called. Some say we live in the Matrix.
We do.
Catchy title.
I'd probably look better if we were in a
Do
Matrix.
you know
Or a
what?
visual self.
Same here.
You know, because I wouldn't visualise myself as just a chubby bearded guy. I'd be like an Adonis.
I'd want to look like Neo and go after someone who looks like Trinity. That would be quite cool. But I don't think I'd look that
I
good.
wouldn't have created these fucking reptiles and stuff.
4% of Americans believe that these reptilians are running the show.
4% of
4%.
Wow.
Which is
More than voted for the Green Party.
Wow.
More people believe in lizards than voted for the Green Party in the last election.
That's amazing.
that's.
Does that give it validity, do you reckon?
Ask me where they come from.
Where
Where
did the
they
lizards
come
come from, Ben?
Yeah. Well, turns out they are from Alpha Draconis, which seems slightly convenient to me.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, there's a star constellation up there that sounds like dragon a bit.
Right. Is that the name?
Draconian.
Is that the name that they gave their home planet, or
No,
the name that we gave
I
it?
think it's what we classify.
We
it
classify it
as.
as that, so they might just call it the lizard home world.
Yeah, it could be like
That's kind of cool.
the black sand beaches of the lizard homeworld.
Ooh.
Which does sound nice until you can tell you
nice
get your
place.
skin scorched off.
That's it, yeah. Giant bugs everywhere.
Oh, fucking yeah, they just be sat on that
That'd be
beach,
horrible.
fucking tongues flicking out everywhere.
Oh, could be doing with that.
Licking the giant head-sized mosquitoes off.
Are there different breeds of the lizards like we've got in here? Like, is there like the bearded dragon lizards?
Oh, well, it's funny you should say that. It's very funny you should say that. If there's an organisation, there is like a hierarchy.
Ah, yes.
And it's you've got your humans at the bottom.
That's us.
That's us. And then you've got your grey aliens, who
Yeah.
we presume are like, which is weird because they're like the servants, but they're still above us. So what the
Yeah.
fuck does that make us?
Or we're the cattle.
Ah.
That makes a lot of
Then
sense.
you've got your reptoid, who is.
Or the slaves.
We're the slaves.
Slaves and the cattle.
That's
They
it.
use us and they make us work, toil for their lavish lifestyle.
Yeah, you seen them Saudi Arabian princes with their gold toilets? Reptilians, man.
That's what it is.
The average reptilian is 7 to 9 feet tall. He's got 3 fingers and a thumb. So these have got opposable thumbs.
That's good, so they can use tools.
Yeah.
So they're civilized people,
Wow.
allegedly.
Well, look what they're doing, man. Can you feel the scaled jackboot on your throat?
Yeah.
They always wear a utility belt as well.
Like
So
Batman.
they're Batman. What? Goddamn Batman. I should think about it. Bruce Wayne would be a reptile.
Man.
Croc man.
Well, you've already got
Would be a lizard. Wouldn't it?
Killer
Would be a
Croc
bat.
is in Spider-Man. Killer
yes.
Croc is a baddie in that, isn't he?
Oh, that's yes, I can't remember what his name is.
It's Killer Croc, isn't it?
Is it Killer Croc?
Yeah, I think it's Killer Croc. Yeah.
Anyway, that's a
Yeah.
conversation for another episode.
Yeah. Don't get me started on the Ghostbusters reboot.
No.
We're watching the Ghostbusters film for the Ghost shows.
Tinfoil cod pieces itchy though.
Please don't rearrange yourself.
No. Yeah, we don't need to see that. Put it away, man.
Sorry, going back to where they're
I've
from.
got a lizard cock. I'm not a lizard.
So we believe you.
Yes,
We do believe you.
You're too short to be a lizard. Aren't you?
That's true. You're not 7 to 9 feet tall. But then again, his appearance would be altered. Any of us could be lizards.
We could, yeah.
Because I think the utility belt has something to do with the
That's what it is.
disguise.
Yeah.
Because I mean, imagine the logistics of having a suit, a human suit.
Yeah, get a bit warm in kind of the
Yeah,
weather.
I mean they're cold-blooded, so you don't know about the heat. Do you?
That's like us sitting in a gorilla suit.
Well, yeah,
yeah, warm and itchy.
I do
Terrible
that now
for
and
you.
again.
There we are.
Toga.
Sometimes you just got to unzip the old human suit and dip the scales in a nice hot bath. Or have I said too much? But like, so basically, they could be from space,
They could
Alpha
be.
Draconis. They could be from another dimension, interdimensional reptoids.
Wow. And they're
That's
not.
my bet.
That's your bet.
And they're not
And-
sharing the technology with us.
No, bastards.
What are slaves and cattle? You don't share technology with slaves.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Where's the smartphone come from? That's got to
Yeah.
Well,
These-
yeah, they only introduce it once it can be of benefit to them.
Yeah.
I mean, did anyone watch the Snowden thing
No.
on
Snowden?
Panorama
No.
last week?
No.
Yeah.
Right. about the Smurfs on the
Sorry, the Smurfs.
the Smurfs on the smartphones.
Smurfs on the smartphones? I haven't got a Smurf on my smartphone.
My smartphone is sat next to
No,
me.
the NSA and is it the GCHQ?
GCHQ are British
They've got this
equivalent.
program called a Smurf where they can turn your iPhone on, without you knowing, and then can turn the microphone on and can record your whole conversation.
So chances are they're recording us right
It's
now.
quite possible.
Well,
They picked
we've
up the
beat them to
reptile
it because
thing.
we're already recording it.
Our phones are on. They probably picked up the reptile conversation.
Yeah, probably.
King Reptile Cameron himself is
Well,
probably.
he's not the king reptile. Let me tell you who the king reptile is. I never finished the hierarchy either, actually.
Oh, no, you didn't. No.
Because there's more. There's greys. You got the greys, creepy, sexless dudes.
And dudettes.
Your average reptoid.
They're like anal probing.
They like anal probing. Then you get your average reptoid, and then you've got the royalty. So, and his name is Pindar.
Pindar the Incredible.
I believe that translates to dragon penis.
Amazing.
This is, I think this is still Ike at this point.
Okay.
And their wings, that's how you know they've got wings, so they are effectively like dragons.
Right.
Oh,
Those are the ones that keep flying around everywhere.
them are so your Game of Thrones dragons, maybe? I don't know if they breathe
catch up
fire,
on that.
that's pretty unconfirmed whether these reptilian the royalty can breathe fire. His Highness Pindar,
Pindar.
He attends the major satanic ceremonies in Europe. That is Ike, so this is Ike.
Okay.
And he travels in a white limousine.
So
nice.
the whole thing is based on Ike. Is it?
This is pretty much, I think he watched V and then thought, you know what, that seems like a pretty decent system of government. I'm going to say that's happening.
Bless him.
Yeah, so he travels in a white limousine. A white limousine apparently is code, so the police, etc., don't pull you over.
Try telling Kanye West that.
We'll go back to His Highness Pindar, the dragon penis.
His royal harness.
His royal harness.
Hardness.
Royal hardness.
Well, funny you should say that.
Ooh.
Quickly we're going to your catchphrase.
It's funny you should say that.
Funny you should say that. Because obviously Queen Elizabeth II, long may she reign, obviously, is apparently a reptilian.
I thought she was goat-legged.
She's cloven hooves.
Cloven hooves.
No, she's a
Never.
reptilian. Unless of course Phil is the cloven hoofed one. Who can say? But Pindar apparently looks like Prince Charles because Prince Charles is the son of Pindar and Queen Elizabeth. But she is afraid of Pindar. He's a nasty guy apparently.
Where does he get those ears from? Because lizards don't have ears. So
Well, this is it.
maybe
This
it's overcompensated for
Some
something.
heels? Cuban heels?
Yeah, reptilians aren't usually seen in Cuban heels. They prefer a flatter shoe.
Do they
What if you're 7 to 9 feet tall? You don't want anything that's going to knock you off balance, do you?
Oh, strong wind, you'd be over, wouldn't you?
Says the voice of experience.
Unless they're the winged motherfuckers, then they're fine.
Well, it's flying, wouldn't they? Yeah. Well, we assume that Pindar's always got wings. You'd assume that the Queen Elizabeth's got wings. She is royalty.
There you go.
Anyway, there's also this ties into sort of some weird satanic. It's all satanic, according to Ike.
Maybe that's just kind of the Christians trying to bury something.
Yeah, but this is Ike saying it's satanic, and you know you think, well,
Is Ike not a Catholic then? Or Christian?
well, not if he's spouting this reptilian
Doesn't-
shit. Probably not. I don't know.
Oh.
Never thought of that. He said he was the son of God, didn't he? He did say that.
There you go. There you go.
So
I think he's recanted on that.
has he?
Yeah. You think so?
Do you want to call him, see if...
I don't have a direct hotline to take it Ike.
thought you would have.
Mr. Ike, we're just calling you out on your bullshit, thank you.
Like Diana was pregnant by Pindar, and the murder was a sacrifice to Satan.
Oh, nice.
I thought Satan's got better things to do, to be honest.
Yeah.
Crashing the banks,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, we could get into a whole Satan thing,
Yeah,
can't we? But yeah, that's going to be another show, I reckon.
We were watching, to go back to the videos, like Ian Dowie was it all comes back to football. Ian Dowie, you know,
Ian Dowie's the son of
Ian Dowie,
son of Satan.
in all fairness to Ian Dowie, to say that he looks like a gargoyle is a bit of an insult to gargoyles, really. And to say that he's a lizard is slightly harsh, in my opinion.
Yeah, I remember the video. Yeah, he's not a pretty man.
No.
He is not a pretty man.
No,
Not a pretty footballer either.
he wasn't a great footballer.
No.
He wasn't a great footballer. No. So that pretty much sums up what Mr. Ike sort of says, and that's pretty much it. I mean, apart from that, you can go onto YouTube and you can look at all the videos of Miley Cyrus and various Fox News presenters, and they've all got Bieber, Justin Bieber. I can actually fucking believe that. You know, and they've got they're blinking, but the wrong way. They're blinking across their eyes instead of blinking like a human would.
Like that dude from Men in Black.
There's that newscaster that catches a fly.
I didn't see that one. Did he use his tongue?
Yeah.
No.
He does.
Live on TV.
Surely you wouldn't.
It's like a French or Swiss or something.
Wow.
Oh, so he's not even on Fox News.
Nope.
Oh, wow.
European.
Because obviously Fox News is run by the lizards. Isn't it?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Obviously it's run by the lizards.
Yeah.
Should be called Lizard News, to be fair.
Lizard.
That'd just be a giveaway, though, wouldn't it? So, you know, what we're going to go with here? We're going to go with, like, you know, it's a possibility, or is it just bullshit?
Well, I'm a believer.
And that's why you stayed away from the Jubilee celebrations, isn't it?
This is one of those where I need evidence. Show me more evidence.
What's your gut telling you?
My gut is telling me I don't think the Illuminati are lizards.
But you think there's an Illuminati?
I think there might be an Illuminati, a higher power running the economics.
Does that mean like there's Jay-Z and Wayne Rooney flashing those triangle symbols? Are they
Quite
involved?
possibly.
Wayne Rooney, it's kind of a...
Quite possibly. Form of control.
Wayne Rooney is in the Illuminati. He's an illuminated one.
Yeah.
The guy's got a tyre swing. He spends all day on a fucking tyre swing when he's not playing football. Maybe he's a grey that went wrong.
That's what it is, yeah.
He's not the
Maybe
tallest.
they're trying to devolve us. And Rooney is the next stage of the devolution.
Jesus. Probably. You know what? That's a conspiracy theory I can believe in. Right, there you go. You heard it here first. Reptilian overlords de-evolving humankind into Wayne Rooney and Justin Bieber, and cause he's got to be a fucking.
Well, they are dumbing us down. I mean, that's obvious.
Oh god, yeah, they are trying to dumb us down, yeah, but that's just coming from America, isn't it? Just America, all the American TV and everything like that, and stuff they got in there.
Well,
is
the British
dumb us
are
down.
entirely not to blame, are they? Let's face it.
No, that's true.
No. So I'm gonna call bullshit on Ike. I'm gonna call it.
Oh god, Ike is bullshit. Yeah.
Right, so we watched as well as part of a feature that we're going to do,
a
classic movie review.
Do we have a theme tune?
You can hum one if you like.
I can play the national anthem on the kazoo between my butted.
I thought he was going to play the introduction to the whole film. Was it Nate Norman? What's his name? Barry Norman, film 94. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum.
I could try.
If you can play that on a kazoo betwixt your cheeks, then. But until then, we will go with our impressions of They Live.
Oh, yes.
I didn't actually realise it was John Carpenter who made that.
No.
Anyone else know that?
No.
Yes.
You fully watched that film, you know, and you're conspiracy guys at least.
I've seen it.
Once a day?
Years ago, yeah.
Once a day for the last few years.
Great film.
Roddy Piper,
R.I.P. Rest in
R.I.P.
peace, yeah.
Great wrestler.
Good old
Big
Roddy
fan
Piper.
of the hot rod.
Oh, yeah.
He was killed because of it.
You know what?
Do you reckon?
Who can say? Who can say? Though it's strange they waited 30 years.
I can say they took their time, didn't they?
See, this is tying just back to the reptiles. You know, there's this all powerful organisation running the world, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Not red tape to kill someone. It takes time.
the paperwork is a bitch at the best of times. But you know, so they're all powerful. They control everything, but they can't take down your reptile video from YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
That's what gets me about all these YouTube conspiracy videos and everything on there. You got all this really evidence of saying one thing and say, oh, the video's been banned on YouTube. But yeah, so you're watching it on YouTube because the powers that be let it stay on there.
They let it stay on because they know that it's going to be classed as conspiracy.
Exactly.
And if anyone mentions it, they just think you're a crazy nut job.
Which goddamn mind fucking us.
That's what it is. Make up your own mind.
We police ourselves, they don't need to police us.
Well, just disband the police then.
Controversy.
I want Watchmen. I want costumed heroes roaming the streets
Nice.
instead of the police.
Nice.
That would be so much better.
Big burly dude in a cape and a raccoon eyes thing going
You're
on.
on the way home from the pub, you run into Rorschach, you scorch your back, give you some cryptic,
You're in
depressing
trouble.
bullshit. Anyway,
Better than the brown shirts and the SS Death Coats that are coming.
yeah, well,
Whoa.
yeah.
Does he know something that he's not telling us?
I don't know. I
Jack?
think he might be a reptilian spy. If we see a
think he
fucking
might be,
black helicopter outside in a second, and next thing you know, MIBs are kicking the door in, then
I'm good friends with Pindar. Comes around for tea and scones.
in a white limo.
Oh no! There you go.
He's
Fucking
not going to fit in a
limo.
Nissan Micro.
Or the really
9
camp,
feet with wings.
really camp-looking ones we've got now. Would it be
Fucking
white?
smart car.
Good old Pindar.
What's he going in a white limo?
Oh dear.
He had an incredible mullet though, didn't he, Roddy Piper?
He did. He had a good
World-class
mullet.
mullet.
Yeah.
Smashing.
Always
Smashing.
good. Always good.
You know, he could have easily worked up north in the 70s as a miner, but I can actually
Yeah.
imagine They Live is what Piper did before wrestling,
Yeah.
like killing aliens.
Yeah.
It's easy to see how that film is kind of considered prophetic, because if you take away the fact it's in the 80s and therefore everyone was just watching TV, then, you know, and that's how we're being controlled by these aliens, is through TV and the signals. Obey, consume, buy, watch TV, no thought, stay asleep, submit, do not question authority, this is your God, money.
Well, it's a social commentary on the Reagan,
Yeah.
on the Reagan administration.
Yeah. But, you know, but if you look at it now, is instead of watching TV so much, we sit there looking at our phone. I mean, if we weren't recording this, if we were just sat here chatting away, at some point, some one of us would have looked at our
We've
phone.
looked at our phone at least twice.
Or just quickly check Twitter or Facebook or something. Just quick chuck back down.
Yeah.
And that's kind of exactly the same, isn't it?
It's programming the herd, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
The bewildered herd, as Chomsky said.
Did you notice how many aliens there actually were just roaming about? When he finds these sunglasses, he finds the resistance. He puts the sunglasses on. They hurt apparently
Yeah.
because he seems to be quite. And then it's like they're called Hoffman lenses,
Nice.
and it's just like
The Hoff.
the Hoff. Jesus.
I bet he's a bit pissed at that, isn't he?
Never patented it.
Damn it! I
Didn't get the copyright.
Sunglasses, but
Didn't get the
no.
copyright. So like,
I said they wouldn't have had it if that's all that they see. These zombie dudes. If this is all they see with all these white signs with a writing on, it's got to be a bit boring for them, isn't it?
yeah, because everything's kind of grey and lighter grey and darker grey.
They seem quite chipper considering that's all they see.
Oh, of course they're chipper, do they? They got loads of money. Although what puzzled me is like the ones who are cops
Yeah,
and bank
exactly.
clerks.
Yeah.
Because like, are they getting the benefits? Are they getting all the money, or is it just
Shave a bit off the top, don't they?
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
Because like, if you're an alien and you're a cop, they said, right, you've got to be a cop. You've got to run the, like, you know, you're going to run the police force eventually.
Mm-hmm.
You're in New York. You're a cop. It's 1980s. You got a pretty good chance of getting shot, really.
Pretty much.
And these aliens do die like us.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd be pissed off, wouldn't you? You want to be the guy in the top of Trump Tower, fucking your daughter, or not?
Or not. Or not.
Well, if our structure is anything like the lizard structure, then it will be a hierarchical structure anyway.
Yeah, but why would you leave your home planet where you're doing a shitty job to come to Earth to do a shittier job where you might get shot?
Unless it's what they were trained to do.
Yeah, maybe he's a policeman
It's
on his own
working.
planet.
Yeah, exactly.
It's obviously we've got the quote. He goes
He
into
gets
the
shot on
bank.
his own planet.
Well, he could, but not at work. Not where he is for most of his day.
Maybe he's just doing the job he's qualified to do.
If it's a policeman on the reptile world,
And these weren't reptilians, are the skull-faced dudes.
on the skullface world then.
Skullface.
Skullface, planet Skullface.
Planet Skullface. Alpha Scultori.
Yes.
I think that's
So
what they call it.
Skeletors.
And plus, when they look in the mirror, every day on Skullface Planet, they're seeing a Skullface.
Yeah,
How
that's
do they
normal to them.
shave?
Maybe they don't need to, which means they're out of our club straight away.
Yeah, fuck them.
First rule of the League of Extraordinarily Bearded Gentlemen is you don't talk about the League of Extraordinarily
So why
Extraordinarily
make a
Bearded Gentlemen.
fucking podcast with you?
Because we need some money. We're trying to do time travel.
And so if it works, we'll come back and not record this.
Yeah.
So if you're hearing this,
We haven't
we
done it.
haven't done it yet.
No.
So yeah.
No. Also,
However-
if you're hearing this, then we haven't been killed by Men in Black.
Which is good, yeah.
That's always a high point for my Saturday.
However, if you're not hearing this, then our work here is done.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a paradox for
There's
you.
a fucking paradox breaker.
It's like that time that robot came back in time and told me I was going to lead the resistance.
Oh, damn him.
Yeah. Hasn't happened yet.
One day it will.
One day.
One day.
Well, he said he was a robot.
Well, I don't know if he was or not.
Yeah, so he's got the famous quote from the film, obviously. Does anyone want to go for it?
Chewing
It's time to
gum
kick
and-
ass and chew bubblegum. I'm all out of gum.
Exactly.
Damn, I'm all
Near
out
enough
of
word for word.
Nice.
That's why it's called a quote. And also another one I picked up on was Mama don't like tattletales.
Don't go wrong.
And there's going to be How to Pay, because I ain't daddy's little boy no more. That's a great
Wow,
quote.
that's a great one.
Life's a bitch and she's back in heat. Those are some quotes
Wow.
I picked up on during that film. I think the Life's a bitch one was after the world's longest movie fight with.
Yeah.
I'm just going to call him Devon just for the sake of
The
it.
glasses, the sunglasses match.
Yeah,
That's
well,
brilliant.
you have to put the sunglasses on.
They get away with that in TNA nowadays, but yeah, probably not much more else.
Yeah.
Is it a typical John Carter? John Carter? Yes,
John Carpenter.
John Carpenter movie.
It's not John Carter.
Not John
It's a
Carter,
pretty
no.
bad film.
Yeah.
And my dad.
Your dad is John
That's
Carter.
just ironic. I told my supervisor at work I had to do this form, and he's a bit of a superhero fan, and I had to put my next of kin on it. It was and I put my dad's name is John Carter, and my mother's name is Linda Carter, and he's like, "You're the son of John Carter and Wonder Woman." I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, I am. Yeah, that's awesome.
What the fuck went wrong there?
That's some fucking mixed up genes going on there, man.
So your dad lives on Mars and your mother is Wonder Woman. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. And you're here.
Yeah.
Wow.
And running in a fantastic secret society.
It's an amazing thing.
Yeah.
Fighting against the reptilian overlords.
Well, yeah, we'll fight them on the streets and the beaches and landing fields and Buckingham Palace
The little chefs.
and the little chefs. And all the motorway service stations. They're not having our Burger Kings.
Damn them, raw.
Scooby-Doo's a real life documentary.
Yeah, but Scooby-Doo, most of those ghosts were Jimmy Savile. Hanging around abandoned theme parks. Down a tunnel that's got free hugs written at the front of it.
Blaming it on those pesky kids.
There you go, he'd have got away with it if it wasn't them
He
pesky
would, yeah.
kids.
Damn them.
Yeah, that's what I
He
thought.
did get away with it though.
Well, I suppose he did to a point,
He
but
did.
yeah, well, he's laughing his balls off.
Ew. Moment of silence for the children.
He was a creepy looking fucker. though,
Well, he was. I never
You look
fucking
like the
twigged
guy.
that.
Do you remember the old series Tales from the Crypt?
You suggesting that Jimmy Savile was the crypt keeper?
Yeah. There's a striking resemblance.
There's definitely something there. But
Why didn't the reptilian overlords do something about Jimmy Savile?
he's on their side, isn't he?
Oh, is he a lizard, is he?
He'd have been like a helper, wouldn't he? He'd have been like one of their
They
underlings.
feed off the fear of kids in paedophilia.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah,
That's
there you
what it
go.
was.
That's
Yeah.
it's not a
According
place.
to Ike.
According to
It's not
Ike.
my theory.
No.
No. So do you think Ike may have because he goes on about that they're all paedophile, baby eating, blood drinking lizards?
I think he's a lizard. I think he's a renegade
you
lizard.
think
As
that
a
the
renegade.
the archpriest of lizarddom lizarddom
That's my
is
opinion.
actually, so it's a double bluff.
Lizardology.
What if it's a double bluff? Because he comes out as a lizard and says, "There's lizards everywhere. They're running the show. We're the children of the Matrix." Dun, 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 dun. I was going to Children of the Revolution there.
Yeah.
Tone deaf wise going, and it's everyone goes, "Oh, this fucking dude's crazy. This guy's fucking nuts." But it's actually what's happening. It's a double bluff.
But he's selling out Wembley Stadium.
Yeah, he's making some money. He's
There's
branched
a lot of
out.
people listening.
There is.
So it's kind of backfiring on him then.
No, it's not, because the majority of us think he's a fucking lunatic. There's always going to be some people who agree with you, no matter what you say.
Maybe. I think he's a renegade lizard.
Renegade lizard.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. It's a theory. It's plausible.
He's making money
Well,
for
you have
their
humans. You have
cause.
humans. We're opposed to the reptilian agenda.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not a fan of it.
But there's some humans that are aligned to the reptilian agenda. So it makes sense that there might be some reptilians that are opposed to the reptilian agenda.
So if like Pindar shows up, yeah, and says, "Look, stop doing the podcast. Affiliate yourselves with me, and I'll give you riches and women and fame and glory." Would you do it?
And what's the alternative?
You sit here and you just get shot. Or you just become some ranting lunatic on the side of the street.
Or you skin yourselves your meat on the intergalactic meat market.
The intergalactic planetary meat market. Go throw in the Beastie Boys.
Choices. What would you do?
I'm taking the money and the woman.
Yeah.
As long as he's not going to try and make love to me, that's fine.
Yeah, I'd rather not have that, to be honest. It's going to hurt, I think.
I think it's going to hurt more when he skins you alive than sells your flesh on the intergalactic planetary meat market.
Yeah.
But is the catch that your soul is free after?
If you believe in a soul.
If you believe in a soul. I mean, I don't know.
I don't, so I'm screwed either way.
I'm ginger, so I ain't got a soul.
You might as well just take the money then, to be fair.
Yeah, I can take the money. Woohoo!
Yeah. Alright, well, I think that sums it up for the day.
There you go.
We'll be bringing out another episode soon, and it'll be on ghosts, as we mentioned earlier. That sums it up. Peace out.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for listening. Please come back and listen again.
Namaste.